I'm James Curry.
Flying with the bird.
And I'm a professional birder.
See it stretching those wings? I'm just gonna climb up here.
I'm chasing a pack of extraordinary hawks.
Yeah, the birds.
Hunting like wolves.
All three Harris hawks hunting together now.
To witness a precision kill.
Stay up with these guys. Let's stay with them. This way. Rabbit!
I'll be right there when they strike.
She's got it.
Today, I'm in Arizona. And I'm going to show you how to push the boundaries of birding. And this place is home to an abundance of brilliant birds.
There's a bird there.
But one particular bird has always fascinated me because it's evolved to be one of the most effective hunters on the planet. The Harris hawk was originally thought to be a lone hunter, like all other hawks. But recently, it was discovered that these birds have learned to hunt in packs, just like wolves.
They're following the other bird. This is just what we're looking for. Come, we've got to go. Oh my gosh, she's just flown off with it. Spectacular.
Pack hunts are something very few people have ever seen. It's been a dream of mine to witness this predation firsthand. For starters, I'm going to try and track down some Harris hawks in the suburbs. Now, they don't usually hunt in packs near built-up areas, but if I can find a Harris hawk, I can start to get some intel on these birds.
You hear that? No. That's a hawk calling over there. And it sounds like it's a young hawk calling.
Yeah?
I think just come through here. I think this is pretty good. This could be pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely coming from this conifer over here, Giles. It looks like it's in someone's backyard, though. Let's just go and...
This tree here?
Right in this tree, yeah. Hello? Yes? I'm a birder.
A what?
A bird watcher. We're trying to get a look at the hawk in your tree in your backyard.
Yeah? What's with the camera?
Oh, we're actually trying to film the birds. Is that okay? Sorry, we didn't realize this was your property over here.
This is private property.
Oh, sorry.
They want to film the bird.
Is that okay?
Yes, fine.
Cool. No, thank you very much. That was very nice of him. Climb up over here.
Where's the bird?
It's up in this tree, so I'm just gonna climb up here.
Don't fall, will you?
Oh, no, no worries. Oh, yes, there's definitely a nest up there. That is a Harris hawk nest. Yeah, the birds. Come, yeah, two adult birds flying in the background. Those are adults. That's definitely an adult there. Full adult plumage. We should be able to get a hold on... Yeah, they come. Two of them. Another one coming in. Coming in. There's three of them. There's three of them. We've got three Harris hawks. There's another one diving down behind it to the left. So we've definitely got three birds here. Oh, he's just hopped onto the branch there. He's right in the open. And here you get a great view of how this is a fledgling bird. You can see the streakiness on the chest. You can see that this is definitely a young bird. He's just fledged and just left the nest. Well, how's that for urban Harris hawks? We've got the adult in the eucalyptus over there. We've got the fledgling in this conifer over there. I'm on this roof. It's white, it's burning my eyes, and I'm starting to melt because it is baking. I'm going to thank these people and get out of here. Thank you so much.
Be careful. careful getting down.
We will. All right, well, urban Harris hawks were easy enough. I don't think the wild ones are gonna be as easy.
Finding those Harris hawks and observing them has really given me some insight into how they live in tight-knit units. I know for sure that getting this close to them in the wild is a seriously big challenge. To see them hunting in packs will be even more spectacular, and it may be mission impossible. I'm getting out of the suburbs and into the Arizona desert. To the untrained eye, this is a vast open space that doesn't offer much for birders. But in reality, these desert roads are the hunting grounds for all sorts of badass birds.
Roadrunner. Yep. This is going to be good. Roadrunner is an excellent bird to film. Hold on. Okay.
Roadrunners are a brilliant example of a bird that isn't blessed with amazing colors or wonderful vocal cords, and therefore is often overlooked. Unlike Harris hawks, though, who kill their prey from above, Roadrunners are hit-and-run specialists.
Go round the other side of this bush here. They're moving this way, so we'll get them. Don't be shy. Let's move a bit quicker. Come, let's move a bit quicker.
With any bird, Roadrunners and hawks alike, it's vital to test how close they'll let you get to them in the wild. Too close, and they'll bolt on you.
Let's creep a little bit closer.
Too far, and you can't see that all-important bird behavior, which for me is what makes birding so special. By gently pushing forward and pulling back on our position, this adult and fledgling Roadrunner seem to be okay with us being about a tennis court apart, which is just close enough for us to find out exactly what's going on.
Let's wait right here. They're doing this leapfrogging, and if we're patient here, we may get them coming into the open here. There they are, there they are. It's just come out. The baby's just come out the one side. Here comes the adult. The adult's walking across. There's the baby, doing the begging. Look at that behavior. Full-on fledgling behavior, opening its mouth. Its wings open, hoping to be fed. If we stay with them long enough, we may actually get to witness a hunt. We're gonna circle back around, get ahead of them again. It's got something in its mouth. It's gonna bring it back. It's got a big thing in its mouth. Quickly go to the other side, get advantage. There, stay there, stay there. It's a tarantula. The adult has caught a tarantula. The youngster's coming in begging. It's got the tarantula. It's probably trying to subdue it. Hopefully it's going to feed it to the youngster right now. Wow, check this out. It's got a tarantula, and the tarantula is still alive. Let's keep up with this. It's just killed the tarantula, feeding it to the baby, wolfing it down. One little bit left. Just gulp the thing down. There again. Got it feeding again. Last bit coming up. You can see how long those bills are, feeding the baby, and the baby's just watched this entire thing unfold right before its eyes. It's been there, it's followed the adult, it's been leapfrogging, and it's just seen exactly what I was hoping to see with Roadrunners. This youngster learning exactly from the adult how to catch a tarantula from some Joya cactus. What a spectacular thing to see unfolding before us.
That adult female was awesome. The way she killed that tarantula and taught a little bird how to hunt for itself. Now, it's back to Harris hawk hunting. First step is to start thinking like one.
One of the best ways to look for Harris hawks, and in fact any raptors, is to scan the side of the road on the power lines. The birds like to use these power lines as vantage points to hunt for prey. They also use them to survey their surroundings, protect their territories, and also to build nests. But you've got to be careful that you also keep your eyes on the road, and there's two of us here to assist in the job. That looks to be a Harris hawk nest. I think we're in luck here. And this looks like public land, so we're good. I don't spook the birds. It's a critical rule when viewing wildlife. Never get between a mama bird and her protective nestlings or fledglings, because she is really going to want to safeguard them and protect them. Get my scope set up and get on that nest. There's definitely a bird in there. Oh, wow. Now we can really see what's going on there. You know what, though? This is not a Harris hawk nest at all. This is a red-tailed hawk nest, which is just as good. It's a raptor nest, but it's certainly not the Harris hawk nest. Definitely two nestlings. Fledglings, should I say, because they're pretty old now. Little heads popping up over the nest there. And the one bird is now just standing up. See it stretching those wings. And that's very important for these young birds, because what that fledgling is doing right now is it's getting prepared for flight. And it's only got one chance to make this work, because when that bird flies, it's got to make sure that it doesn't hit the ground. So it's got to work those muscles in the wings. It's got to flap constantly to really, really work out and get those muscles ready for that first flight, that all-important first flight. And what you can also see now, it's just stretching those muscles and everything. Oh, it's actually just taken a dump out of the side of the nest. And that's also a very important behavioral aspect and adaptation of these birds, is that the nestlings will actually defecate outside the nest. Very important, so you don't have the nest all smelly with parasites and attracting odors and smells that could attract predators. The two fledglings have just stood up and they're looking intently at the sky. This means the female's coming in somewhere. There she is. Yeah, both birds. They've got a snake. It's got a snake or rodent or something. You can see it dangling from the lower bird. You see the snake? It looks like a snake. Here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to move back a bit because these birds are going to get nervous. They're not going to come in. So I'm going to move even further back. It's... okay. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. We've got both fledglings there. Still picking at an old meal. It's definitely not something that they want right now. They want some fresh meat. And looks like that's just what they're going to get. Here comes the parent bird above me over here. You can see it hanging, that snake. The snake's just dangling below it. Come on. Come on, baby, don't worry about us. Coming straight into the nest. It's coming, swooping straight into the nest. Look at that snake dangling behind it.
It's still alive. Look at how the adult holds the snake by the head so the youngsters don't get bitten.
This is what hawks will often do. The adults, they'll bring a live prey item back to the nest so that the fledglings can learn from the adult how to kill a live prey item. Only about 5% of their diet will actually be snakes. So this is a very, very rare thing to see. And the fact that the snake is still alive, even rarer. What's happening now is exactly what I thought would unfold here. The one fledgling is now stomping on that snake, trying to kill it. This is behavior which has been learned from the adult. The adult's obviously done this before. This is probably the first time, though, that this fledgling has seen a snake. And look at it stomping like that aggressively on the snake, trying to get a hold, and it'll use those talons to dig into the snake, and then it's going to use that taloned beak to go in and pick off morsels of that snake. Fascinating behavior. Spectacular.
I'm totally encouraged by the hawk behavior we've already seen. It may look barren, but the Sonoran Desert is America's dampest desert. That extra bit of rainfall means it's home to really diverse wildlife. And it's proven to be a birding paradise, if you know where to look. Only days ago, I wasn't certain that I'd get to see Harris hawks pack hunting in the wild. But now, I'm really hopeful, and we've just had some breakthrough news. I've picked up a very specific piece of equipment from a rancher I used to know down here. He's pretty sure he's seen a Harris hawk nest in a saguaro cactus at the back of one of the big summer paddocks he has. These magnificent saguaro cacti are the preferred wild nesting sites for Harris hawks. Even if the adults are out hunting, if the nest is active, it'll hopefully have youngsters or chicks in there. Once we know, I should be able to stake out this site and hopefully witness a Harris hawk pack hunt.
You want me to come up as well?
No, just actually give me that small camera there, please. These saguaros are, they're over, this could be over 100 years old. That's why I got that padding on the top. They're hardy plants, but I don't want to, damage them with the extra weight. Okay. This is pretty cool. Yeah.
Get some nice close-ups if you can, dude.
No, it's not on, dude.
What? I can't hear you for the...
This is not happening. It's not good news at all. Broken eggshells, there's some feathers. There's definitely no nestlings, yeah.
I don't understand.
There's nothing else, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I do know.
Huh?
I do know, actually. Come over here.
I can't see.
That is the culprit. This is a great horned owl feather, and this is more than likely what has killed these Harris hawk chicks. I'm nearly 100% certain. Great horned owls and Harris hawks compete not only for food, but for nesting sites too. And a great horned owl will come into a nesting site of Harris hawks if there's young chicks there, and it'll kill those nestlings. Harris hawks will also aggressively go after great horned owl chicks. So this is just a case where, the great horned owl won this battle. Tragic end to these chicks, and man, just not really good, because this was what I was basing all my hopes on for filming Harris hawks at the nest,
If I can get the lowdown on the bird that wrecked that nest, it might just give me a better understanding about just how hard it is for Harris hawks in the wild. It's time to track one down and find out why great horned owls make it so tough for Harris hawks. Great horned owls are stealth predators who are quite at home in a semi-urban environment. They can hunt a heap of small animals that live in backyards and scrubland. To get eyes on one of these owls, I'm going to try my luck in this sort of scrubby storm drain that I found. Since great horned owls are nocturnal hunters, there might be a chance to find one roosting, and hopefully it'll be a bit sleepy, and I can get real close to it.
Oh yeah, here's some.
Yep.
Here's some droppings. Looks like there's been a bird of some sort over here. This is actually great habitat for an owl to roost up during the day. Right next to your feet, look at this. These are owl pellets. These are regurgitated bones, fur, skin. Very, very cool. And that normally means that there's an owl very close by here. So this, for me, and for most birders, would be like a mini archaeological dig, because I can break this open and see exactly what this owl has been feeding on. Vertebra, possibly even, I'm not sure what that is, maybe a jawbone or something. Little bones, little bits of fur. Can you get that little black claw there? Looks like a claw.
Yep.
See that? That is a little piece of gold because that is a tarantula fang. And this would be a very unusual prey item for a great horned owl. There've even been records of them feeding on fish. But a tarantula, that's just something you wouldn't expect. If it's eaten the whole tarantula, there should be 2 of them here. And there we go.
You find it?
Look at that. Yep. We've got tarantula fangs right here in this owl pellet. Wow, that is fascinating. And I think we stand a good chance of finding great horned owls around here. Where they're pellets, they're owls. More pellets. The birds are definitely around here. Let's go over to this tree. Stop. Yeah. Oh, I've got him. It's a baby. It's a baby owl.
I don't see it.
Not a baby, but a fledgling. Oh, this is great. There's another one. There's 2. 2 fledglings. Wow. Look at that. Such a magnificent bird. And you know, they're so powerful. I've heard reports of people that have rehabilitated raptors, birds, and wildlife. And they're very reluctant to keep a great horned owl with anything because it'll tear them apart. Even a golden eagle, any really big bird of prey, you put it with a great horned owl and it's in serious trouble.
Great horned owls are raptors just like Harris hawks. Standing almost as tall as a golden eagle, these are the largest owls in America. So it's easy to see why they'd be more than a match for a Harris hawk. Their eyes are way more advanced than ours, and they can individually dilate the pupil in each eye to give them 2 levels of exposure. This gives them Terminator-like vision in the low light conditions they choose to hunt in, which is massively bad news if you're a small furry animal.
The hairs are bristling on my head and my neck. I get this tingly feeling when I'm in the presence of a raptor like this. So this is a family of owls around here. You can see the adult just watching everything over here. Watching the whole proceedings.
Superb behavior right here. Now it looks like the owl is moving its head around, but actually it's using its neck as a stabilizer for its eyes. So even though the tree is moving in the wind, its eyes remain exactly level and perfectly still, which helps the owl keep a close eye on its prey. Or in this case, me.
The one fledgling has flown off, the other one is just staying here, pretty relaxed in this tree. We've got the adult watching from this other tree.
The adults are the stealth bombers of the bird world. They're deathly silent as they fly from tree to tree. Unique modifications in the way of special soft endings to their feathers break up surface air as it travels over the wing, reducing noise dramatically, and letting them ambush their prey with military precision.
Go.
They're just flying off. Going to join the adults. Oh man. We spent time looking for its signs, which are its pellets. We found its droppings. We found the trees that it lives in. And bam! We got the owls, just like that.
I'm up with the sunrise today because I finally managed to get hold of someone who I can only describe as Arizona's First Lady of Falconry. And she's into a sport called dirt hawking, which means she's hands-on with Harris hawks and will be able to show me how these birds go about their hunting missions. I've never actually seen dirt hawking in the wild, so I'm super excited. There's gonna be a few other falconers with their Harris hawks as well, so this should be absolutely fantastic.
Jamaica's directions were a little vague, so hopefully we can find her somewhere around here. Yep, that looks like them. Hi, Jamaica. found you. Wow, listen to that vocalization. What is that? Is that bird calling the other birds or?
No,
Just-
he is unhappy about the dog.
Oh, really?
He'll get over it. He's hunted with dogs before. So.
Okay.
And in fact, they know the dog's better at finding game than us, so they'll tend to stay with the dog more than with
great.
us.
Hi, guys.
Pam and Charlie
this morning.
and Ran have
Okay.
also brought along their Harris Hawks for the hunt.
Good stuff. So, who are these birds?
This is Cowboy,
Yeah?
male
Okay.
hawk.
Great. And who's this?
This is Palma. She's 6.
Okay, well, now, nice to meet the humans and the birds. I think we're all ready.
Your job is to kick bushes, try to flush game. If you flush something, you're going to want to use the standard falconer's call, ho ho ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yes,
If I flash something.
it's a shortened version of tally ho
Okay.
from back in the days in Britain.
Great. So, I'm the second dog on this
Yes,
hunting trip.
absolutely.
All right.
And we'll see how good your nose is.
Okay, good. I got a big nose, so we should be good.
All right.
All right.
All right.
hit it.
Are we ready, guys?
Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Find 'em.
Go find a rabbit. Come on.
Dirt hawking is a name adopted in some parts of the States for modern-day falconry that specifically hunts ground mammals.
Yeah, we need to get up there.
The sport of dirt hawking has seen a revival of late as people discover this breathtaking way to experience both bird behavior and hunting.
Why don't you guys work up the hill with the hawks, and then I'll flush down below. That way we can get a downhill flight if we spot something.
Jamaica carries a portable perch for their hawks because these birds use high vantage points like tall cacti to hunt from in the wild. Instead of flying around all day and wasting energy, the hawks will save their strength for quick bursts of speed.
Where's the rabbit?
Today, we're hoping to hunt cottontail and jackrabbits. Our job is to help flush them out from under the bushes and the rocks.
Where's that rabbit?
I can testify to the fact that dirt hawking in country like this is hard work. And so far, we haven't exactly dented the rabbit population around here.
So what is the strategy from here, Jamaica?
Well, the birds are taking fairly high perches on this hillside, which is their strategy to give them.
Oh,
Oh!
right, rabbit. Oh.
The hawks have gone for it like heat-seeking missiles.
Also one.
The rabbit breaks for cover right in front of us. You can see how fast they are, even in slow motion. The hawks have just fractions of a second to react.
Oh. There goes the rabbit. Did you see something? Let's go.
Go, Ethan. Go.
She's got it.
Harris hawks are awesome at hunting on the ground.
Right down here, Joel.
Right now, it's trying to flush the rabbit out of those rocks there.
Here comes the other hawk in.
The hawks dragged it out under this bush here.
In front of me, yeah, look. Underneath the bush.
Woo! I don't think she wants the other hawks to have any of this rabbit.
That was awesome. Just flushed that rabbit. We got the ho 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 call. Mustangs running in the background here. Wild Spanish Mustangs. I gave chase, and the big female came in and got her right in the bush here. We got a cottontail. Look at this. Let's go a bit closer. Wow, look at her. She's mantling, right?
She's mantling. She's got it under the cover. So what we're going to do, my job is to get a hold of the game.
Oh, wow. She doesn't want to let go, does she?
No, but that's
There's the other hawk coming right here. Also wants a piece of the action.
She won't let go, so as long as I have a hold of what she has caught.
You can see where she's got it with the talons here on the body. You can see that, right? Where she's
Right.
dug in. That is amazing. And now she's actually got the foot clamped over the head. I've heard that it's a strategy of Harris hawks to actually clamp over the mouth of the rabbit or the hare so that it doesn't make that alarm call and attract other predators. Have you heard that?
True.
True.
True,
Wow.
yeah.
She's actually got the one talon straight in the rabbit's eye. Look, she's starting to feed. Oh man, and to see these birds just going to town. Look at the rabbit still moving its mouth there. What exciting hunting, just seeing these magnificent predators at work.
If you're a rabbit around here, Harris hawks are your worst nightmare because nowhere is safe. Harris hawks are perfect for falconry because their overriding instinct is to work as a deadly hunting pack. They really are the wolves of the sky. Dirt hawking has really boosted my confidence for completing my mission. Tomorrow is going to be the start of my journey into the heart of the desert. And the pressure will definitely be on. Before I leave civilization behind, there's a birding friend of mine who I always have to call on when I'm down this way. He's an expert in catch and release techniques that help him examine birds that can come back from the dead.
Hey Tom, good to see you again, mate.
Good to see you.
How's it going? You had many
Good,
birds
good.
today?
We've had a few. You know, I think the migrants have mostly moved through.
Tom may just be the world's best hummingbird hunter, and I'm definitely keen for some trigger time.
Take a seat next to
You
me.
want to try our high-tech hummingbird trap here?
Well, tell me what's going on here first so that I know. What's that over there? We've got a feeder set up, right?
We've got a feeder set up. We've got a curtain around the feeder and a remote control taken from a radio-controlled aircraft.
No way.
And when the bird is on the feeder, we hit the switch and it drops down on them.
Like a curtain?
Like a curtain, yeah, just
Oh, that's
dropped
very
it.
cool.
But there is some skill involved. They can outrun that curtain.
So timing is everything,
And
right?
Timing is everything.
Tom and his team discovered that by monitoring the health of hummingbirds, they could also monitor the state of rivers and reserves. An unhealthy river system, and Tom's team sees hummingbird numbers plummet. So healthy hummingbirds means a healthy local environment.
Let me say hi to Sherry quickly.
Okay, sure.
Say hi. Hey Sherry, great to see you again.
How you doing?
Nice to see you. I see you're hard at work again.
Yes, yes.
We're banding hummingbirds, and this happens every week, right?
Every week we take a weekly sample of the birds.
That's great. Well, let me see if I can get one for you.
Great. Good luck.
All right, thanks. This is a pretty relaxed way to do some research, huh?
It is. It is. This is a very cushy way to do wildlife research.
There's one coming in right now.
You got
There's one coming in.
Got it. All right.
All right.
In just milliseconds, the bird almost manages to escape. Incredible reactions.
Got to be quick on the draw, don't we? Oh, look at that.
What a beauty. And it's a male. It's a male black-chinned. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, man. You catch more females, I presume, than males,
We do.
right?
We do.
Oh, that is great.
Now, if you'll
Okay, I'll
hold
that for
the
you.
bag.
Hummingbirds are off the chart when it comes to awesome adaptations.
Isn't that great?
Not only do many of them migrate to South America every year, but they can also take a break during the journey by putting themselves into a coma to preserve energy, slowing their heart down by up to 90%. And that heart is a record breaker, because hummingbirds have proportionally bigger hearts than any other warm-blooded animal in the world.
Look at him. Listen to it humming. Hummingbirds can beat their wings at up to 80 times per second. So you can't even see the wing beats, the individual wing beats at all. It's just a blur of motion. Very, very high metabolisms. When they're active like that, their heartbeats will rate up to 1,200 times per minute. Let's take this over to Sherry so we don't stress it out too much. We've got you a little present over here.
Hang on to the ring
All
for
right,
me.
I got it. Yeah, there we go. Got him.
The birds have a tiny metal ring placed on their leg,
And the band.
which gives them an individual tracking number.
And there we go. It's on him. He's kicking and squirming.
This is really delicate work. It's almost like you've got surgeon's hands.
I tell you, the people we learned from are actually physicians, and we used to joke that they had a good birdside manner.
This looks like an operating table.
That's fresh plumage. He just grew those feathers recently.
Mostly, look how beautiful those colors are.
all the
Almost
different
like
shades of
blues
green.
and greens and turquoises all sort of
Yeah.
mixed together.
This violet color is the sign of an adult male, solid velvety black here, and he has this full complement of beautiful bright violet feathers at the base of the throat there. And of course that attracts the ladies. The ladies are very impressed by that, we assume. Since there's plenty of black-chinned hummingbirds around, they must be somewhat impressed.
So I've got to
Now-
wear a nice purple necktie when I go out at night, right?
You might not be able to get away with purple, black, and green and white, but he makes it work.
He does.
He's a real fashion plate, this guy.
That's awesome.
I'm going to tip his head down and
Okay.
show you his tongue. His tongue actually starts up here between his eyes.
Now this little guy needs a really long tongue for drinking nectar. It's so long, in fact, that it has to be rolled up and stored behind its
What
head.
we're going to see when I blow these feathers back, we're going to see the V of the tongue as it's splitting to go around the neck.
No way.
Way.
Look at that. It looks almost like two veins, two V-shaped veins. That's the tongue?
We're going to give him a drink. We like to give him a little bit of a reward, but oh, he knows what that's for. Wow.
It's amazing.
He knew exactly what that was for.
It's
That's what he
really
came
not.
for in the first place.
It doesn't seem to be stressing him that much if he's drinking like
They're
that.
really brave birds. In part, I think, because they're so intelligent. They have huge brains. They have more brain compared to their body size than we do.
Really?
Yes, their brains are larger in proportion to their body size.
Well, Sherry, you're still very good at what you do. Is there any chance I can release him?
You
You
can.
ready?
Will you put out your hand for me? Just leave
Sure.
your hand gently cupped
Yeah.
so he's got a landing,
Right.
a launching platform.
Look at that.
Leave your hand gently cupped so he has a launching platform, and let him go whenever
He's
he's
so
ready.
heavy.
Lift with your knees. There he goes.
My mission to track down a hunting pack of wild Harris hawks hasn't exactly gone to plan. So I'm heading to the heart of the desert to go where no birder has gone before. Time pressure is beginning to build. I've only got 2 full days filming left. I'm thinking the hawks would use the saguaro cactus as a base to hunt from. But there are thousands of them out here. It's impossible to check every single cactus, so I'm going to find out what I think are the best potential hunting grounds for hawks, which are gullies and shallow valleys that look like they have a good population of rabbits, squirrels, and ground birds which the hawks feed on. Then hopefully, and it's a gamble, but hopefully the Harris hawks will show up and hunt in a pack. Their ability to hunt in a group is one of the greatest examples of team predation in the natural world.
There's no time for playing around now. Got eyes on them? Just stay still.
We've been busted. These birds have amazing eyesight, but I'm hoping my secret weapon will be enough to get us under the radar here.
We're not going to go any further. Give me the camo gear. And ghillie suits. Break up your outline. They make you look as though you're a piece of vegetation or a piece of the landscape. And I'm thinking, but I've never ever tried this with hawks, especially Harris hawks. They have such good eyesight. Yeah. Make sure you cover that camera properly. Get the camera over. This takes us 3 hours to get in there. That's what it takes. Harris hawks have such great eyesight that we've got to be so careful. In fact, even the glint of my ring is probably not a good thing, so I'm going to leave this ring behind. You all set? Yeah. You're good to go.
That's the nest right there. There's the adult, there's the adult. Getting close enough is gonna be super tough. This is painstaking work. Every step could bring us closer to the nest or drive the birds off.
You hear that? That's an alarm call. They know something's up. She's just flown.
The adults have backed off for now, but that nest still looks promising.
This is so cool. We got 2 nestlings in the nest here. Yeah, we got one of the birds is carrying something. It's carrying something into the nest. Can you believe it? It's got a rabbit's leg. It's feeding the chicks a rabbit's leg. How cool is that?
The other adults killed something too. Look at that.
It's not a rat. Is it a rat? It looks like it's a ground squirrel. It's got a ground squirrel. Oh my gosh. Check that out. We have managed to outfox one of the sharpest predators in the natural world. That was so cool.
Now it's really important that the adults look after the chicks at night. So I'm gonna back off.
I'm gonna pitch camp, and I'm gonna be here first thing in the morning to watch these 3 birds hunting like the sky wolves that they are. Let's get out of here.
It's been 2 full weeks of investigating, learning, tracking, and searching to find Harris hawks pack hunting in the wild.
Oh. Woo!
And the next 2 hours will determine whether all our efforts have been worth it. The birds are up earlier than I figured, and they're already on the wing. To miss this hunt by minutes would be heartbreaking.
There's a bird there. Looks like it's gonna go hunting. Got him soaring higher and higher. Gotta keep up with this guy. There he is, straight ahead of me. Let's stay up with these guys. Jeepers, that bird's going high now. We've still got the other bird low down. Let's stay with them.
Hopefully, the birds are so focused on making a kill that I can get close enough to witness a pack hunt.
We've got all 3 Harris hawks hunting together now. There's 2 up to the right, and there's a 3rd bird just below them.
They've seen something. Giles, they're onto something. All 3 birds going to ground now. Wow, a pack hunt. All 3 birds hunting as one.
I've been looking forward to this for weeks and months.
Oh my gosh, wow. There's the cottontail rabbit the hawks have been stalking.
There one bird goes. They're leaving. They're following the other bird. This is just what we're looking for. Giles, come, we've got to go. We've got to stay up with them. Birds are here. They're just behind this tree. We're going to have to use some cover. Let's get in here.
They're off. The birds have suddenly changed from 3 individual units into one finely tuned killing machine.
This is a tightly knit group of birds. And there they come. It's the female. There she goes. Here comes the male, straight towards where the female was. Wow. She flew straight over my head. That was amazing.
They've cornered something in those bushes there.
They've flown down from the cactus. Both birds are there now. They definitely got their eyes on something. They're way low down. Look at this. When they come low like this, this is exactly what we're looking for. They've flown down from the vantage perch and they've got something cornered in a bush right there. It looks like it might be in the cholla cactus. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that I'm seeing all this. This is a dream come true for me.
The hawks have now taken on defined roles. Look at the male. He's gone to ground to flush out whatever's hiding under that bush. And the two females are acting as a sniper team. One doing the spotting and one ready to kill.
If the female goes down to the ground, we're in business. Because that means that something's flushed. And they'll be lightning fast. Gone down.
Look at them, three birds going to ground right there.
Over here, oh, she's got it. They've got a rabbit. Sure? They've definitely got a rabbit on the ground. Yes, they've got a rabbit on the ground there. Oh my gosh, she's just flown off with it. She's just flown off with it. Then this is what we've been waiting for. They have flushed a cottontail right here. The big female has grabbed it and she's flown off towards this juniper bush. And there it is. Female on it, other female coming in. She's just tearing that rabbit apart.
Even though they hunt as a pack, the dominant female gets first choice of the most nutritious parts. She swiftly takes the liver and heart. You can see that the other birds are desperate to get some meat.
Yes. Whew! Man, it is hot in the desert here, but it is so worth it. Must be about 9, 10 a.m. here and we can already feel the heat. And I can tell you something, that cottontail felt the heat big time.
That was the best teamwork I've seen in all my years of watching wildlife.
We have to go. Come.
To see birds working together to make a kill was just so intense. That moment is going to be burnt in my memory forever.
What a fantastic experience. I mean, I never thought that I would see this here in the Sonoran Desert. To actually go out there, follow these birds and see this unique behavior, out of this world, totally unique and absolutely fantastic.
That's definitely mission accomplished for me. I will never forget my time with the sky wolves of Arizona.